Hello everyone, myself Adit and today I am going to discuss on a topic that is lockdown and its effect on India. We will try to see that how different sectors of India is affected due to lockdown. So let's start with first, that is GDP contraction. In the first quarter of fiscal year 2021, India's gross domestic product collapsed by 23.9% and amid the coronavirus lockdown. The pandemic has led to an unprecedented shutdown of business, industries, and service. From manufacturing to real estate, hospitality to mining has been affected, and this has led to the sharpest drop in our economy in the last 41 years. So, if proper measures are not taken by government at present time, then we are going to face a severe issue because we are experiencing a demographic dividend from 2018 to 2055, and these are quite crucial years of India which can help India to become a Vishwaguru. So we cannot afford to lose them. Let's talk about a different one, that is job losses. The effect of lockdown. The pandemic has wreaked havoc on job landscape in India. According to the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy, that is CMIE, there are 21 million salaries employees lost their job during April to August. There were 86 million salaried jobs in India during 2019 and 2020. In August 2020, the count was down to 65 million. After 3.3 million jobs were gone in the particular month, mostly among the industrial workers and white collar workers, as per CMIE data. And we are neglecting the informal sector, that's why these numbers are bit low. If we start considering them also, then it can rise to even 10 to 12 crores. That is quite a high number. And the next one, we will talk about income loss of vulnerable section. The lockdown has impacted the disadvantaged group with a greater magnitude. According to an analysis by Scroll, during the first 2 months of lockdown, India's vulnerable sections income amounting to as much as rupees 4 lakh crore or nearly 2% of India's annual GDP. So we have seen how migrants laborers were forced and they came back to their homes, and lots of losses of life and money was there at that time. So they need a big amount of help, and government is trying to provide it by some of its sources, that is some rural employment, but that is not enough. We need a much better package. Let's talk about a different angle, that is environment. We all have heard that pandemic has helped our environment to become much more cleaner, but I used to analyze things on a different manner. I have seen the deforestation in my village and nearby villages. At present I am in my village, so I found it as an indicator of struggling rural economy. The reason is that the trees which are 35-40 years old and which were passed by ancestors to their children in because they can use it for fruits and woods or something else, but these people are quite much forced that they are cutting down these trees and they are selling in order to get some money. This shows the scarcity of money in rural economy is quite big. It also indicates that government's efforts are not enough. The efforts in Manrega sector are not doing well, though government has put lot of money in this Manrega, around 1 lakh crore, but I think it's not sufficient, or it need to come with something else in order to prevent. Because if we will come with some type of analysis on forestation, as I will like to tell you that India has around 24% land cover with different type of forest and trees, but I think the latest analysis, if on proper ground report will be taken, then definitely it is going to be down in the upcoming years like 22 and 23, because a huge and massive deforestation is started in villages because people do not have money. So it's a message that whatsoever we can contribute to anyone, definitely we need to contribute them, because the magnitude of problem we are not analyzing properly. A great stress in Indian economy is there, and lots of people are not getting even food twice a day. So let's talk about a different sector, that is education sector. The pandemic has disrupted the education sector as people are forced to stay at home. The schools and colleges remain closed ever since the nationwide lockdown was imposed. Many children are struggling to keep up with the challenges of online classes. Students and teachers in cities, towns, and villages scramble to cope with the demand of the times. And definitely, this pandemic has given a chance to switch from a older version of education to bit higher version, that is from offline to online. But at the same time, it also shows a indication that the vulnerable section, that is the students from villages, who are quite badly affected due to this pandemic and this change in education segment or sector, because many of them cannot afford mobile phones and laptops, and even the internet facilities are also not quite available there. Apart from that, many parents are forced to sell their some valuable asset in order to purchase mobile and laptops for their children in extreme conditions when they are forced to do that. So, and many other parents are also pulled their student from school and colleges, especially the student from class 8 to class 12, for and ask them to just contribute some money for their family and just start working anywhere, because they cannot afford their education. So the new data which will come about our education or literacy rate definitely going to be down if it is done properly. So a good amount of effort need to be taken there in order to prevent this loss in education sector, because we cannot afford, we are a developing economy and this can throw us quite back. I will discuss on many other topics in my upcoming videos, like regarding loss in metros and railways, health sectors, and the increase in suicidal rates and many others. So it's a message that economy is struggling hard. If we can contribute to any poor person, definitely we need to do. So thanks for listening me. It's a message, please pass it on. Thanks.